What's up, guys? Welcome back to Camping with Keith. I couldn't help myself. I was gone like 4 days. I went home. I'm getting that itch. I wanted to go back out and camp. Ever since I found this new spot, it's like, wow, man, it feels a lot different sitting back here compared to the other one I was hanging out at. Even there was two spots I was going to, but too much trash and shit. It's like every time I turn around, I see glass on the ground or metal or something that's. If I was walking barefoot, I would have been a world of pain. But yeah, it's about a little warmer than what I would like it, but it's cloudy on and off, so that'll help break up the monotony of the bacon ass sun. It's like 85, something like that. But I know it's towards the end of the year, and it's not going to be a whole lot more stretches of weather like this, so try to take advantage of it as much as I can. But yeah, I've been having issues with my arm big time. I couldn't even carry nothing back here with my arm. I had to switch up and use my other arm, and then just use my chair. It's got a strap with the bag, and just kind of toss it on the hurting arm, shoulder, and it's not that bad. I fear the most part is going to be getting the wood together. And I hope tonight I can lay down in my bed and sleep instead of sitting in the chair and sleeping last time, because my arm was hurting so bad I couldn't get comfortable. So I hope I can get to bed tonight and be able to comfortably sleep. I was thinking about doing a 2-day trip out here. Since I have a grocery store right next to me, that makes things pretty nice, because I didn't really want to eat them tonight, but I had a pack of pork chops, and it's been a long time since I made something other than steak and burgers, so I'm going to cook up some pork chops later on the night. And so filled my belly with them. Like I said, I like pork. I like pork tenderloins and stuff like that, but pork chops I don't really eat all that much. My mom used to make them. They were pretty good, but I'm pretty sure I do the same thing she does. They just kind of taste a little different. But yeah, I got out here, couldn't stay sitting at home. I played my video games for 3 or 4 days. Probably annoyed the shit out of my new neighbors, but the motherfuckers kept me up probably 2 nights out of this week so far, and I was getting pissed. The other night it was like 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. They're constantly in and out, moving around, thumping around and shit. They woke me up 3 times. And that third time I was so freaking pissed, I just jumped up, turned my stereo on, and I got a loud ass stereo. I didn't turn it on too loud, but loud enough where I couldn't hear them, and I just fell asleep to my stereo. Woke up the next day, and it was like the TV was off, so apparently it stopped long enough the TV just shut off on its own. But that's all part of having neighbors, especially in an apartment building, because you're going to have people on top of you or beside you, and you got to learn how to live with it or move out. And right now, with the prices of rent, there's no way I can move out with what I pay now compared to if I moved out and moved somewhere else. I'm going to pay probably double what I'm paying now, and I just can't do that. I got a small ass apartment, but it's home, and I got it, pretty much filled up. I only got a 1-bedroom apartment, but I just try to keep as far as items that I save, I just got to keep it to a minimum. But I'm going to work on getting this place set up, my shelter. I got one way or another way I want to do it. If I do it this other way that I really want to do it, I'm going to be too close to a fire pit. So I might have to just go back with the way I did last time, which wasn't bad. So I will check back with you in a little bit. I'm going to relax for a few and then work on getting stuff set up. Then go after some wood. So I will check back with you in a little bit. Ta-da! Wasn't that hard to set up? It's like routine. I try to set it up the same way as I do at the other spots. It just seems to work out the best way. Get a little bit of a wall in the back, but yeah, I decided to come back to my new spot. I like this place. I probably won't go back to any of the other places I went to unless I have to, which I don't understand why I'd have to. But yeah, I love it back here. So it makes me want to do a 2-nighter. I only have so much battery life on my phone. I come out here with usually 100%, but usually by the end of the night I'm down like 40 or 50 or something like that. And if I'm out here for 2 days, I'll only be able to record little bits here and there. I don't even know why the hell I walked over here. I need to get some wood though. Last time I was here, I cleared out this place. I got every bit of wood that was here except for that piece. Father Mucker. Yeah, but so glad I come back here and found this spot. I don't have to really walk. I mean, I gotta go back in the woods. I remember the last time I was here, went back there a little ways and I found a bunch of wood, but I think I might, I don't know, I love this spot. I was gonna say, I was thinking about going back further so I don't have to keep dragging wood to, you know, farther and farther, because as I clear it out around me, it's like, it gets harder and harder to find good wood, but this spot's cool as shit. Only place back here I've seen where there's actual grass. I'd like to set up in this grass area, but there's just, it's all exposed, and as far as the sun, it'll just bake you. At least there, I'm a little bit in the shade. Yeah, it's a cool little spot. Me likey. Let's see. I guess we'll go for a walk back in the woods and see where I gotta go to get wood. I'll leave my sunglasses, I guess, up here, so I really don't need them. The sun ain't out right now. I need some wood, damn it. Take on a journey, freaking spider webs. I hate that shit. Oh, whoa, there's a Jagger City. That would have freaking hurt. That thing's gotta go. Please don't stick me. This one out of the way. You're good. A little bit of wood right there. Ow! Getting spider webs and getting scratched all to hell. Yeah, I'm gonna go get that wood right there, that's for sure. I haven't walked over here yet. Check this out. Looks like a field. Last time I was here, I didn't come back here far enough to in too much pain. I am now, but I ain't really caring about. Wow. This is crazy. I'm not that far from the river. I know you cut straight down that way, and it will take you to the river. That's crazy. It's nice back here. Jiminy Christmas. And that's deer poop. The last time I was here, I found a big pile of crap. Big pile, and it wasn't no pellets. It actually made me concerned because the only thing I could think of is like a coyote or maybe even a bear. Yeah, this is cool. It's weird how back here, just like the territory changes in the blink of an eye. No trash at all back here. That's awesome. Good boy. I see some wood there. I already, man, I don't know why I'm going back so far. Get some damn wood. Heck yeah. I'm working on getting some wood and dragging it back to the site. It's not going to be that much fun, you guys, watching me stumble around and shit, but I will come back here in a little while. Like I said, I might do a 2-dayer, so I'm trying to conserve. There's a blue ribbon tied in that tree. So somebody did that. I wonder what that means. I don't mean anything. Alright, people, I will see you in a little bit. Well, I think I got enough firewood now. Especially with this big mammy jammy I drug over here. That thing was so damn heavy. I shouldn't have really even did that. Now I got a nice little pile of wood. Got some big pieces, so I'm hoping I try to get more of the bigger pieces so I don't have to keep getting up so often to stoke the fire and all that good stuff. But yeah, place is nice. Since I got a lot of the sticks and stuff out of here, it looks real clean, a lot clean, or it looks more cleaned up. Yeah, I'm gonna see 2 more bricks, 3 more bricks. That damn mosquito bit my back. Yeah, I'm all set up to chill now. Shit, I worked my ass off getting all that wood over here, and there are a lot of spots down there, but I would have to do some manicuring as far as like trees and branches and stuff. But I did make a path here. Oops, sorry about my fingers, my fingers. But I made a path. Dragging that big ass tree, that's kind of helped too. I drug all that, a bunch of firewood from down at the other end of this clearing. Oops, almost stumbled. Get over there to the left at the very end where the marshy stuff is. I don't know those cattails or what. They're not cattails or something else, but I guarantee that's marshy land. That's the kind of stuff that grows around there. Yeah, this is pretty sweet. There's a clearing that's even bigger than this. That's back there. If I follow this tree line, I guarantee I'd make it to it. Because this is the outside edge of the woods that I camp in. Kind of where they end. I mean, they're over there too as well. I don't even know what's over there. I know over there is like a storage facility. You can kind of, I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's kind of over there. I've never walked over here. Looks like an area where some deer would lay down for some reason. This place is cool. Oh shit, a crick. Wow. I don't know if I can get down to that or not, man. If I can get to a spot where I can camp by a creek, holy shit. What is some big ass concrete? Yeah, there's a creek right there. Holy shit. See if I can get to it. I can go down there and get that. That's cool as hell. Damn. Let's see if I can get over there. Hell yeah. That's cool. Yep, there's a creek there. I found some water. Some aqua. It's all bricks and concrete. It's freaking Captain America freaking ball in the water. Yeah, that's cool. Did not know there was a creek right here. I'm gonna have to make a. Man, this is cool. I did not know this was here. Too bad I couldn't get to the other side of that because I see that land sticks out right in the water. Make a shelter over there or something. But then I can't have the big fire because right there's a fence, I believe. A storage facility. Yeah, I found a creek. Cool. It just ain't nowhere to string up my tarp. I have to get like a tent or something. And this is pretty cool back here. Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna get a spot or something I can go down there so I can chill by the creek. I'll just have to get my machete out and go to town. Fucking jackers, I swear to God. There's my trail, there it is. That was cool. Glad I walked over there. Oh, it's amazing what nature has to offer. Some people just don't know. I mean, a lot of people don't look at the outdoors as somewhere they want to go and hang out overnight and, you know, deal with mosquitoes and flies, all that good stuff. Got my footrest. Kick my damn feet up. Oh, God, that feels so freaking good. Yeah, but this is my spot. I found a creek, so maybe I'll make a video. Try to get down there or something because that looks cool, and I wouldn't mind get down there and see if I can. I could set something up where I could spend the night over there. I'd have to get like 4 pieces of wood. And never mind, I can't because the fence is so close and I gotta have a fire, so kind of out of the question. But I can go down there and chill. All right, I'm gonna chill for a little while, get my fire prepped, and then I'll probably come back after the fire gets going, unless some deer show up. My little buddies. All right, guys, I'll see you in a little bit. It's getting close to starting the fire time. Sun's just now going down. It's cooling down a little bit, nothing major. I just was gonna start the fire for something to do. I think I got enough wood to get me through the night. If not, I can make a trip back in the woods. I got brand new batteries for my flashlight, so it's not like I'm gonna get lost. I just don't want to run into whatever left that big pile of shit. That's a pretty big pile. It ain't no pellets either. Like I said, it was like turds and stuff, and whatever it was ate a shitload of berries. And I mean a shitload of berries. I swear, man, I hate to say bear, but man, what other animal eats that much fruit? Or, you know what I'm saying? And it takes a huge shit, and it's just nothing. Like I said, it was just nothing but berries in the poop. So I hope there ain't no bears back here. I cooked out here the last time, and I didn't have no visitors. So I think if there was a bear, he would have came around after smelling some hamburgers. Tonight's menu is going to be pork chops. I'm going to cook them the Keith way. I'm going to cook them till they're done. Can't medium rare some pork chops, unfortunately. They're not real thick pork chops. They're not going to take long at all to cook. That's cool with me. Shit. I know my stomach's growling already. The only thing I ate today, I ate some Cheez-It crackers while I was sitting out here in some Jello cups, and that's about it. I'm trying to lose weight. I think it's working, but I haven't got on a scale in like a minute, so I guess we'll see. But I guess I'll start this fire since I got the camera pointing in that direction. Oh boy. Get my patriotic sparklers out. I even swept up the area for where I was breaking up wood. It was starting to pile up all kinds of mulch and shit, so there's a bunch of mulch underneath all that paper and kindling. I still have 3 sparklers in here. America. Don't mind me, I'm a goofball. Here we go. Let's see if we can get the fire going. I'm pretty sure it'll work. I'm usually pretty good at starting fires. Hey, wait a minute. It better start burning. Son of a bitch. Man, are you kidding me? That's the most dumbest shit. It didn't work. What the frick? I got it. I got your ass. That's crazy. I know why it is, because I didn't stack the stuff up the way I normally do. There is a fire going on the backside, but not much. Let's see if it works this time. Son of a bitch. Ugh. I know the wood's not wet. It's just the way I stacked everything. I think it's going. Yay! Only took 6 sparklers. It should get going pretty good. The way I half-ass stacked everything. Ugh. If you're just tuning in for your first time watching my videos, I kind of like to get out here and camp once or twice a week. I found this is my new spot. I've been camping at one of 2 other spots. This one's a little further away, but it's more privacy. It's a hell of a lot better scenery. There's no garbage. It's plenty of room to set stuff up. The only thing is there's a lot of roots. So I watch where I set my cot up. And yeah, thought I'd let you guys sit and watch how the night begins. Oh, here comes the cicadas. They're out now. It's funny, I don't hear them at all during the day, but then right like around dusk they come out and then that's it. They don't make no noise at night. The only thing I hear is grasshoppers. I'm so happy there's a creek over there. I'm gonna have to make a journey over there. Maybe, I don't know if I should do it tonight, because the whole entire shore is like lined with concrete and bricks. It's not like I can go swimming in it, but it is like that'd be cool. As far as like making videos sitting by the water, that's what I wanted to do. But the way these woods are so overgrown, I didn't know if I could ever make it to the water, because that's a little ways down there. According to the map, I'm not far from it, but walking is a little different than driving. Yeah, it's a beautiful night. I'm glad I came out. Hope you're having fun if you're watching the video. So far, it's been a decent night. The only motherfucker is my arm still hurts. Been trying to take it easy on it. But yeah, last time I came out here, I couldn't even sleep in my cot because I laid on my side and it made my arm hurt so damn bad. And the messed up thing is, well, I left on my left side and my right arm, I just laid on the side of my body, and I figured out after I just let it rest there, it should feel good. And man, I'm telling you, probably within 5 minutes of me laying down, I knew there was going to be an issue. And it took about 10-15 minutes, and I finally just got up and just sat by the fire with a blanket on me and fell asleep in the chair. I actually slept probably for a couple hours, maybe 3 hours or something like that, but that's pretty good for me. And I can feel the heat all the way back here. I'm gonna have to put some more sparklers in my backpack. I got them like I think a year or 2 ago in a assortment pack for fireworks. That's usually what's always left over is the sparklers, especially if you don't have any children. Because in my opinion, regular little sparklers are perfect for little kids, and they got better sparklers too that actually do a little bit more than just like sparkle. They shoot stuff off, and I think they're called morning glories or something. Morning glory, I don't know. Didn't get no fireworks this year. I was going to, but it just seemed like a big waste of money for some reason. I just didn't want to waste, a couple $100 on fireworks like I normally do. I went to my mom's and we were going over to my uncle's for something, and she was like, "You ready to go get fireworks?" I'm like, "I'm not getting no fireworks." She's like, "You're not going to get no fireworks?" It's like, "No." I said, "Did you plan on getting any?" "No." It's like, okay, well, nobody here in the car is wanting to buy fireworks, so why should we go? They just like it because I waste my money on this shit. So we're sitting over there at my parents, and the neighbors are shooting shit off. My stepdad looks at me and goes, I fucking hate fireworks. I hate this shit. I hate 4th of July. I'm like, damn, dude, you always had me come over and shoot off fireworks. You didn't even like them? The whole time he's talking about, oh, back in the day, man, we used to have M80s and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I've only ever in my life ever had one M80 that was a legit M80, and that was a bad motherfucker. That thing, I lit it and threw it in a creek. And I seen it floating down. It went underneath this bridge, and when it blew up, it blew water up on both sides of the bridge. It was so freaking loud. Me and my buddy just took off running. It scared the shit out of us because I wasn't expecting that. I was told that it blew. The dude gave it to me. He said he put one in a grill and blew the whole grill up, and I just laughed like, whatever, dude, because they're so small. But man, them things pack a punch. You go to the fireworks store and they have M80s and M100s and M1000s, and they're just like a firecracker. That's all it is. It's ridiculous. I used to get some pretty cool fireworks back in the day. My one buddy parents owned a fireworks store, so every year I'd go out there and he'd give me really good deals. Give me like 75% off. And then I'd ask him, do you got any fireworks that you're not allowed to sell, or any cool ones that you got that I could end up buying? He goes, I'll just pull around back and I'll hook you up. And pulling around back by the dumpster, you had a big ass box full of all kinds of stuff that they weren't selling anymore. Some of that shit was so loud. Should have saved the paper just in case I need it in the morning. Whoop, that's all the kindling. Now I'm just gonna put my medium stuff on and get some coals going, and then I'll cook. Cook. Alright guys, I'm gonna chill. Not gonna waste a bunch of time talking, but I will check back here in a little while. Probably around supper time, but I will see you guys on the flip side. But it's a nice fire now. It wasn't a little bit ago. Shit. I was sitting here chilling, nice and relaxed. The next thing I know is I wake up and it's pitch dark. The fire is completely out. So about an hour after I lit the fire, yeah, I kind of dozed off. I was that comfortable and relaxed back here. It's nice when you can just relax like that and fall asleep, but it wasn't really my goal. I jumped up, put a bunch of little little bit of wood that I had on there, and a bunch of leaves and sticks and shit, and I got it going again. But man, it sucked. I said to myself, I'm not letting this happen again. So yeah, I'm not letting my fire go out again. That sucked. I woke up just shivering. I was, what the hell's going on? I had my flashlights and everything put away, so I was digging through my backpack half asleep, trying to figure out what the hell was going on. But yeah, then I realized, oh, I'm out here camping. I gotta get the fire going again. Oh well. It's a beautiful night. I'll tell you that much right now. I'm sure glad I came out here. Yeah, my fire, I knew the branches were a little low, but I figured after a fire or two, leaves would kind of wilt where the fire was going up at. The tree's nice and alive, so I don't have to worry about it catching on fire. So, yeah, I got a whole bunch of wood left. Shit. After falling asleep for about an hour, it's like, yeah, I just saved a bunch of wood. Yeah, I woke up, it was dead. The fire was completely out. Only thing there was a few red coals, and luckily I was able to stir the fire and get it going again, because I burnt all my paper when I started the fire. Usually I save a little bit left just in case, but yeah, from now on I'll have to save just a little bit of paper just in case. I had toilet paper and shit I could use. That's all good. Probably gonna start cooking supper here sometime soon. It's about 9 o'clock now. Probably eat dinner about 10. So I'm gonna get some coals going, and I'll probably check back with you here around supper time. Getting pretty close. I just thought it was kind of funny that I'm sitting here and I wake up in this pitch dark. That hasn't, I mean, last time I was out here, the fire was going so bright and so hot, and that never once went out. But this was only about an hour into the fire, so it wasn't a lot of wood. I hadn't put on no big stuff. I still haven't put anything big on. I'm still burning up all my medium-sized stuff. I categorize all my wood. It's like, at first I get my kindling, and that's what I start the fire with, and I got my medium stuff. That's what I keep the fire going for a little while to get some coals. And then after supper time, I throw on the big stuff. Like that big Mammy Jammy. That I'll probably burn that all up by the end of the night. That's an old dry stump. I pushed the damn thing down. I was like, man, I don't know if I could drag this all the way over here or not. Trust me, I dragged that thing pretty far. And it had a big old piece on the end of it, and it just broke off when I threw it on the ground. But yeah, that thing was. I figured, hell, I took the effort to knock it over. I might as well take the effort to drag it on over here. I'm going to use it at some point, so. I think, though, if I decided to, I could go back further and make another spot, you know, just kind of, I don't know, explore this place a little bit more. Like, I never knew there was a creek right over there, and that's got me, like, super interested. Like, I'm probably going to get a flashlight later and walk over there and see if I can go down by the water, but it's probably not a good idea. I'll be recording myself falling to my, I don't want to say death, that's not right. Not a good thing, a badass luck. But maybe I'll go over there and explore it a little bit later. But I'm going to chill for a little bit, make my supper, and I will check back with you when it's about supper time. Peace. Alright, it's time to cook my supper. I'm freaking hungry. I gotta take apart my footrest. What the hell was that? Oh, my later. Take apart my footrest temporarily. There we go. My little oven. Get on there and cook up your sons of bitches. Cooking. Should have got some more little sticks and shit before I started cooking. Can't touch the wood pile because it's supporting the flashlight and the camera pretty well. Does that help a little bit? Yeah, it works better. Cool. Sometimes I get lucky setting things up and I'm able to get it to position right so you guys can see what I'm doing. Other times it's a pain in the ass, but keep saying this, I need to get a little stand, a little tripod. These things shouldn't take long at all. They're super thin pork chops. I haven't had pork chops in a while. Shit, it's been probably a couple years. I always eat pork tenderloins. I'll tell you what, one of the smartest things I ever did was freezing a bottle of water when you come out camping. Because if you want water, it's awesome. It's like always cold. And usually it doesn't melt all the way until maybe the next morning if I have it sitting outside of the bag where I keep all my cold stuff. Sucks when you first get here because it doesn't, you don't have a whole lot of water in the beginning because everything's kind of frozen still and you gotta wait. I bring pop to drink too, but I only bring so much. I can't drink that the whole time I'm here. It's just too much sugar, too much sweetness. I sometimes just want something plain and refreshing. Got a new subscriber, I forget his name. If you're watching this video, that's cool, man. I appreciate you subscribing to my channel. You asked me, why do I do this? All the bugs and weeds and all that kind of stuff. That's part of the adventure. I mean, if you never went camping or you just don't get into it, it's hard to understand why people do something like this. I mean, some people find enjoyment and peace of mind and the solitude of being back here. It gives you nothing but time to think about stuff, and sometimes it makes me hyper focused on issues in life that sometimes I wouldn't even pay attention to. Yeah, it's a lot of fun coming out here. And I mean, there's some weeds and stuff like that, but that's just part of the package. Now, earlier in the year, the bugs were pretty bad. I'll admit that the mosquitoes were a little ferocious. And there's a few times where, I just got ate alive. Now, today, my issue was flies. And I think it's because I'm closer to water and I didn't realize that, but I was in that field and I was kept getting bombed by these black flies and they were biting. And it was freaking, I can't stand biting flies. So I put bug spray on and it kind of helped, but I still was getting bit here and there. So yeah, the bugs at times can be a little bothersome, but if you prepare for it, it's not that bad. Once you get a fire going too, the smoke seems to help keep away the mosquitoes. And I always felt like the mosquitoes come out kind of in the morning and towards dark, but then after a certain time, they just kind of don't really bother you that much, even if they are bad. Now, I went places where the mosquitoes are the worst I ever did is I went hiking with a buddy of mine. There's a state park probably about half hour, 45 minutes from me. It's got 4 or 5 walking trails. Some are like half hour, some are like an hour. We took the long one. It was about 2 hour walk, and we were doing that pretty regularly, so it wasn't that big of a deal. And we're walking and walking and walking. All of a sudden, you hear just a high pitched ringing, and you can see a cloud of mosquitoes. And I put on bug spray, and he put on bug spray, and we start walking through, and we got destroyed. They didn't care at all that they had bug spray on. We literally ran, I would say, 5 minutes, 10 minutes straight because we were trying to outrun the mosquitoes. And all you could hear is the buzzing from the mosquitoes, and that was terrible. That was the worst I ever had to deal with mosquitoes in my life. If I was going to catch malaria, it should have been then, because I got bit hundreds of times. And we come out of the woods, because after you come out, when you're done hiking, it comes out to like a little clearing where there's a pond and stuff, and we come flying out of the woods, and you literally heard them until we got out of the woods. And then as soon as we got out of the woods, you couldn't hear them or nothing. But yeah, it was a high pitch. You could hear the buzzing from hundreds and hundreds and thousands and thousands of mosquitoes. So yeah, there's certain situations where the bugs can be too bothersome to really enjoy what you're doing. But out here, I'm pretty prepared as far as bug spray. I got a hoodie I can put on if they're bothering me that bad, and pretty soon I'm gonna start wearing sweatpants. I've been wearing shorts. The weather's still in like the upper 80s and shit, so it's no reason to really don on a pair of sweatpants. But yes, I do enjoy coming out here, and the weeds and the bugs are just kind of part of the package. But yeah, thanks for subscribing. I'm not no big time YouTuber, and if I ever did become big, I would never do this for money. This would just be for personal satisfaction. And there's people out there that physically cannot go do what I'm doing. It's hard to find people that can just like, all right, I'm leaving. Okay, you don't have to worry about shit. My life is taken care of because I've worked hard to get where I'm at in life, and I sustained a lot of injuries working. I worked my ass off, and I'm talking like manual labor jobs most of my life. And it just destroyed my body. And I know there's people out there that are in worse shape than I am, and they can't walk, and they can't, they're in a wheelchair. They used to love to go camping, but they can't no more because they're handicapped and stuff. So I make these videos not just for myself, it's for other people that can't really get out and enjoy nature and stuff. It's just too much for them. It's tough coming out here and setting up a shelter and staying out all night long. I don't have a tent. In the wintertime, I'm thinking about getting a small tent, but I'm still going to set up a shelter that's more prepared than what it is now, because mine is just completely open. And if I have, or I know I'm going to come out in the winter, and when it starts getting cold, I'm going to set up a lot better shelter. I have a couple ideas, but I don't know if they're going to work or not. Flippy. Off there, bitch. Yeah, he's not going to take long. Chaps. Oh. hope everybody's having a blessed evening. It's Thursday. I had planned on going camping on Friday. And usually go Friday and come home Saturday, but I already did everything I had to do for the day this morning, and I had the rest of the day just completely free. I got new neighbors and shit, and it's cool, but they stay up all night long. They don't go to sleep until like 4, 5, 6, 7 in the morning, and then they're not being assholes. But the problem is their apartment is like my apartment. There's basically no carpet. It's all hardwood floors and tile. So the areas that are hardwood floors is the complete upstairs, not the kitchen area that's next to my apartment. It's the apartment, part of their apartment. They go up another floor. So I hear every footstep, every thump, everything. And I got woke up like the other night 3 times throughout the night, and it was like 3 o'clock in the morning. I jumped up and was so fucking pissed. I turned on my stereo loud enough I couldn't hear them, and I was 2, 3 songs into it. I passed out because I don't remember past like 2 songs. I was like kind of sitting there, and I laid back and was enjoying the music, and all of a sudden it's just like next day I wake up and TV's off, and I hate being like that. I don't like turning my stereo on at 2, 3 in the morning. It makes me feel like I'm being an asshole, but I gotta sleep. they gotta understand that too. I mean, I'm not on their schedule, and I love playing video games. And I would usually get up at 5 or 6 in the morning. Now, I don't start gaming that early because there is a guy downstairs too, and I'm not going to try to wake him up. So I usually, between the hours of like 10 and 12 in the morning and in the afternoon, to 10 o'clock at night. And then after 10 o'clock at night, I turn all my shit off. You know, I respectfully let people sleep. I'm quiet as hell. I think my cats make more noise than I do running around. The one's a horse. But yeah, I come out here, I don't have to hear any of that shit. They are very respectful. They never slam their doors. Downstairs, that door slams. I mean, I have a hard time remembering not to slam it. And there hasn't been one time since they've been living here that they slam that bottom door. They pull it closed every time, and I love that because the last people that lived there, they just walked upstairs, and slam, the door would close on itself, and every time. And every time that happened, they just wake you up out of a dead sleep. Like, what the hell was that? You think somebody's kicking in the door. So yeah, I like coming out here. It's peace of mind. Gets me away from everything. It's a little bit of an adventure sometimes. Like today, I found that creek, and I think that's pretty cool. I'm going to try to make a little area where I can go down there and chill by the water and make a little bit of a video. So tomorrow, I think I'm going to try to do something like that. I got my flashlight. I got new batteries in it. I can go try it tonight if I want to be stupid. Come on, Mr. Fire, cook my food. Fire, burn, baby, burn. Fire, burn, baby, burn. Well, I'm going to finish cooking my stuff, and I'll come back as soon as I'm done. It ain't going to be too much longer, but I'm not going to sit here and just ramble on the whole time I'm cooking. So you'll see here in a few after everything's all finished up. Alright. Everything's done. Voila, pork chops. Another one was like getting small, so I know they were done, so... Yeah, those are actually cooked a lot quicker than cooking a steak or hamburgers, but I gotta throw some wood on the fire and get this bitch blazing because I'm done putting all the little stuff on. It's time for the fire to rage. But yeah, I'm working on getting my supper done, or get my supper in my belly. And I think after I do that, I might go for a walk and see where I can end up. Hopefully I don't end up in the water. So I'll check back with you here in a little while. Alright, let's go for a little walk. Shit, that's true. Man, I got all kinds of spider webs in my damn hair. Oh, little trail. Deer are gonna love that. Yeah, there's no way hell I'm getting to the water over here. Looks like I can go over here and get to it. Nice dip. Dip in the ground. Man, I can see my breath out here. Shit, sitting by the fire, it's hot as shit. Yes, I can't go there and get to the water from over here. It's just too dense. I'll have to get to my machete. My machete. What the hell that is? The machete, I could get down there pretty easy. I have to make a little bit of a path. Definitely you better come back here in the daylight. Yeah. You stupid ass fucking briars. I hate them briars. Isn't it crazy? I don't think this is part of the state park that I've been thinking it is. I think this is like separate. Because when you look at the map, the parks are like all in green. And then this goes to a different color for this area. That fucking hurt. God damn it. Yeah, I'm not messing around with this, man. I just cut my leg up pretty good. I'll come back during the day. I know the water's just right around there, but screw it. Oh, it ain't worth breaking my neck over. Ah, shit. Hopefully I caught pretty easy. There's my fire. Find the path to go to my shit. Man, I think I went past it or something. I don't know. Here it is. Oh. Yeah, it'd be cool to set up over there by the river, or the creek. I call it a river. It's like looks like a 3 or 4 foot wide creek. The shelter might be hard, and then I've got to think about the fire too, and who can see me, and you know, all that good stuff. So, oh boy. All right, I'm back. I'm gonna relax for the evening, and I'll probably check back in before I go to bed and do a little like outro for the night. But oh shit. Yeah, I'm gonna sit and chill for the night. Alright people, I'll probably talk to you in a little while. If not, I'll see you in the morning. Oh, good morning everybody. I kind of fell asleep last night before I did an outro. I was pretty tired. luckily I was able to lay down on my cot last night and sleep. Last time I came out here, my arm was bothering me too much. I couldn't do that. I had to get up and sleep in my chair, so that might tell me there's slight improvement in my arm, which is good because I was getting a little concerned. I see my family doctor Monday, so I'm going to say something to them about it and see what they want me to do. But it's a nice morning. Beautiful day, not a single cloud in the sky, just blue skies as far as you can see it. Last night was pretty nice. I put my hoodie on like maybe 3 o'clock in the morning. I mean, I had my shirt off till 1 or 2 in the morning, and so it was a real nice night as far as the temperature was too. I crawled into bed and it was so toasty warm. Last time I tried to lay down, I wasn't even laying down long enough to realize how warm the blanket system slash sleeping bag system I have is. I mean, I know come winter time I have to invest in a nice sleeping bag, but for right now I got plenty of blankets and stuff to keep me warm. Never expected needing so much gear just to camp overnight, so it was nice I have a spot out here I can stash probably half of what I need for the night. I just get worried that somebody's gonna come and find my stuff and then just either take it and sit there and take it and sorry about that. Any bug or something got on my leg. Yes. Tobacco bag up so I can block the sunlight. It's interfering with my video. But yeah, it's nice having a little spot like this I can get away from. Just, be reliable spot that I can know that basically nobody's going to come back here and bother me, and I like that. Once I start driving, we'll go visit campgrounds and stuff like that, because there's a lot of places I wouldn't mind going to see, and I've never seen the Niagara Falls. I've always wanted to go see the Grand Canyon. There's not a lot of tourist destinations that I really want to go to. It's just kind of like I would like to go see the Niagara Falls so you can see how powerful water can be. And the biggest river that I've ever seen I think is the Ohio River, and it's nothing like going to see Niagara Falls. But as far as big bodies of water, I mean, I've been to lakes, stuff like that, but Niagara Falls, I thought of it, it always looked pretty cool. And then Grand Canyon always looked so big, and I always just wanted to see it for myself. And so there's not a lot of touristy destinations that I want to go to, but there's a few I wouldn't mind seeing. Before my old ass is too decrepit to go anywhere but sit in my damn chair and grumble and gripe about how life used to be so much better and I hate the world and everything. It's like there's some big old people that are bitter as shit, man. They're so mad that they just can't do anything, can't go anywhere, so they're miserable, and they just kind of have to sit around and just live every day until it's your time to go. It's like, hell, when I get old, I'd still like to be able to do most of the stuff I do now. I mean, I don't really do anything that's bad, like hard on my body at all. Damn, get off me. I don't do anything in my body that's hard on it, except like work, like getting my setup all put together and getting wood and stuff. That's work. I mean, hell, you come out here and you realize how out of shape you are the first few times you come out, because the simplest things can make you just sore as hell. And when I first started coming out here, like the first time, I was out of shape, and I remember all the stuff I had. It took me maybe, hell, I had to stop like twice, maybe. Well, hell, walking from my house to the bus stop, it took me 3 times putting all my stuff down. And God damn, hand itchy. forget what I was talking about. I don't think it's poison ivy. It's just, a little itchy spot. My fingers. If I had poison ivy, it'd be all over my hands. The amount of stuff I handled. I don't mean to change subjects. I'm just a little bit half awake still, and I'm trying to get the cobwebs out of my head. So we're talking about one subject, and then like half-ass forget what I was talking about. But it's all good. I probably only got maybe 2 hours of sleep, maybe 3. Almost feel like taking a nap, and which I might even do. I mean, hell, I don't have nothing going on for the day, and it's gonna be a beautiful day, so I might stay out here for a while, a little bit longer than what I normally do. So I decide to stay in a whole nother night. I can do that, but I'm gonna have to walk next door to the grocery store and get a few things. It's a shame that they don't sell itty bitty bags of ice, like something small. The chair that I've got, it's got a small cooler built into the side of it. These chairs every year is something new, bells and whistles they put on it. But yeah, I don't know if I probably will take a little nap if I'm gonna stay out here for a while. My fire's still going, and I still have some wood left over, which is awesome. I know what helped the most is the fact that I had that giant tree that I drove over here. Once I put that on, there was a while that was the only thing on there that was burning. I just let it go. I was like, hell, I don't have to get back up. Just let the damn tree burn. So it was just like on its own, had its own little, had the fire to itself, and definitely was dry enough to burn. I mean, hell, I had to get up one time and put out some of the fire on the logs so it didn't stretch out further than what I wanted, because I got about a 3-foot wide fire ring right now. I don't like having fires that big, but in the winter or when it's cold out, you get a big fire roaring. It's nice to just be able to sit out when it's freezing and be warm. Yeah, once I put that big log on last night after I made my supper, hell, it was on. I got up and went to see if I could go down by that creek and see if I could get any photos or some nighttime footage of me getting down to the water and stuff. But then I realized it was getting a little dangerous and a little crazy, because I sliced my leg open when I think I sliced it on a tree branch. It was probably broke off and just jabbed into my leg, or it was something other than that, maybe steel rebar. Wouldn't surprise me. They got slabs of concrete over there. It's another example of, like, I don't understand what this place used to be. I'm pretty sure this is probably land owned by the city, and they just don't know what to do with it. It isn't like they can just say, screw it, we're going to tear that place down and put homes on it and blah blah blah, because it could be the nicest houses in Canton, and there's not a lot of like rich folk in Canton, so the property aspect of making money, it's just not there, and people just aren't buying homes right now because of the way the economy is. Some people deny the fact that we're having any kind of problems, and who's at fault for making it like this. It's just messed up. Everything is, like I said, kind of unpredictable when it comes to life at this point. I mean, because this election is getting ready to happen. I think it's one of the most important elections we've ever had. I know I'm 50 years old, and in all the years of being allowed to vote, don't remember any kind of election that's been like this. I mean, I don't have an issue with Democrats or Republicans. In my opinion, I consider myself an independent because I don't trust either parties. But as of right now, there's a big problem with the Biden administration. And you might not like me because I criticize groups of people that are leading our country, but they're leaders. They're supposed to lead our country into greatness. Our country used to be this fantastic place that everybody wanted to live. Everybody respected America. They might not like the fact that we didn't mess around when it came to war. I mean, it seemed like anytime there was a chance for us getting into a war, our leaders pushed us right into war. Like it was just part of our, hey, it's just part of our history. We go to war with people. Okay, who's next? One of them deals. But I also like the fact that our military has things that are so far advanced that it keeps us safe. But then it's like they take so much money dedicated to the military and they dedicate it to this. But if you look at expenditures, like they'll show, like, we'll just say, for instance, a steel chair that the government buys. This steel chair, if you bought something like that in the store, might spend $40-$50. But the government will mark down, oh, that chair costs $5,000. And they'll like have 1,000 chairs that they bought. So they start adding that stuff up. People think, oh, there's no way they do stuff like that. Bullshit. I mean, hell, they bash Trump for not being honest or truthful with the way he described his property's worth, and basically got a loan and said his property was worth this much, but then he ended up paying back that loan plus the interest, and nobody even got hurt. I mean, people do that shit all the time. It's anybody will say that their property or item is worth more than what it is, so they can try to get more money. As far as like a loan, it's like, hell, if I need 10 grand and my property's only worth $5, then maybe if I say, hey, I got $15,000 worth of property, then I might get that loan, but I actually only have $5,000 worth of property or whatever. So the way they spend our money, that's what really bothers me. And then I don't like the fact that they've used our children now as a weapon. They've convinced children that it's the right thing to do. If you feel confused about yourself, that means you have sexual identity problems. It's kids shouldn't even have to worry about that kind of crap. I mean, when I was most of the kids' age, they're trying to brainwash with genders and all that stuff. I was their age. I was riding bikes. I was always out playing. I was doing this, doing that. I wasn't thinking about no LGBTQ community crap. I wasn't thinking about, any of the other shit that they have kids thinking about today. I know it's a different time than what it used to be, but times change, but they don't always never. I don't know, it's hard to explain. I just don't like when people use our kids as a weapon, or they injure our children in the process of trying to boost themselves up and say this is the right thing to do, and then the child later on in life regrets the decisions the parents made, that they let the kid do what they thought the kid was best for him because that's what he was or she was told. If you feel funny, you might be this, or this might be what's wrong with you. Well, some of these people just have mental health issues, and they're seeking for some type of validation that they're doing the right thing in life and their life's under control, and when really it's so far out of control. Fly. So as far as our government, I do have issues with how things have been being ran. It's just right now our economy is shit. I'd say $200-$300 more per month on just basic shit, food, travel costs, all this shit than I was paying 4 or 5 years ago. So it's clear that the Bidenomics crap isn't working. It's 100% clear that it is not working. And now they push Kamala into the spotlight like she's the one. Nobody liked her. Nobody could stand her.
Everybody, even the Democrats, said she was the worst vice president that we've ever had. She had the approval rate was so low for her, and then one night, just one night, they decide that they want Biden out of the picture, and they just take her and boost her into the spotlight and say so much wonderful things about her. And when they interview her, they give her the softest questions, and they're all the questions she's asked. She's already got a list of those questions, so she knows what to say, how to answer them, stuff like that. So she'll have her little notes with her, and anytime somebody says something, she'll look through her notes like, okay, this is what I'm going to say. But the problem is when you go and speak, you keep repeating yourself. You keep saying the same thing over and over and over. I call word salad. You say all these words, you put them together and make it sound like it's something really important that you're talking about. But when you avoid the questions and you just spout out a bunch of dumb shit and you think that that's going to make me forget about what the question I even asked was, you're crazy. That word salad crap, man, I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and talk about politics because I could go on forever about that shit. But I just feel that I'm more of an independent than anything. Right now, there's a lesser of the two evils as far as like who's going to lead our country. So I already know who I'd vote for, and it's basically the same person that a lot of people are voting for. So I don't know. I just don't like voting. It seems like after I vote and I start getting, uh, not I don't think it's a summons, it's a jury duty crap. I know before when I voted, I ended up getting jury duty non-stop after that, and I was getting so sick and tired of that shit. So I stopped voting. I didn't want to register and then know where I am and just kind of try to find me, get me to go to court to sit for 3, 4, 5, 6 days on a jury trial, and I don't know. But yeah, it's really really nice out. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm probably just gonna sit and relax for a while, wake up a little bit, and I need to eat something. I don't know what I even got to eat. I got some snack shit to eat, I guess. But I'll check back with you if I'm gonna go home later. I'll do an outro a little while later. But I just got up earlier this morning and sat down out here. And usually when I wake up, I do a video, but I was so tired I just ended up falling back to sleep in my chair. So I will probably come back a little bit later and do an outro and head home after that. But I'm gonna sit and relax for a while. I'm probably gonna walk over there and see if I can get down to that creek, take some pictures and stuff. So maybe I will come back and do another little video once I get over there. So I will check back with y'all, and I'll see you in a little bit. See you on the flip side.